want to address entrepreneurs, address businesses that really want to create a community, create an audience, etc. And I feel like no one is stronger than us, the culture people, to create that. I find it's innate, you see.
Because we had to do it.
Yeah, by ourselves.
Hello guys, let's go for this masterclass. I will share you my screen. The title of this is How to Get a 10 Million Valuation Agency in 2 years with a small team. And that's a thing that my brother Massi achieved. We did a video on the French speaking market about this, and I want to translate all those elements to my English channel, Code&Media. This video is for underrated, underperforming, underexposed CEO making between $500,000 and 10 million a year. And you never ask to yourself why there are not a lot of exit in your sectors? Because the value is stuck in you, not in a system, not in an IP, not in frameworks or SOPs. You don't have a premium audience. You're not innovating. You are not playing the game to be a category king. You just exist, but only in small circles. All the money don't respect you. Finance don't want to buy your companies. You do have cash flow. You do making millions, but you play the wrong game. We, as a growth operator, we turn cash into systemic authority. We turn knowledge into IP. We build infrastructures that you can pass down to your kids and hopefully to your kids' kids. That's what we do at Code&Media. Massi is one of those entrepreneurs who built his company differently. While most agencies grow by hiring more people, chasing more clients, Massi focus on something else: systems, leverage, profitability. This is why we share the same thought about entrepreneurship. In less than 2 years, he built Stratco agency, a lean agency valued at more than 10 million, run with a minimal team and designed to scale efficiently. And when I say minimal, it's just him and his wife. So in this video, I will share with you the exact frameworks that he told us. 5 principles that allow him to build a 10 million agency in less than 2 years. And stay with us. We will talk about the agency model that Alexis Hormozi praised lately. But first, let me tell you something about me. In this video, in this photo, sorry, you probably won't notice anything special, but there's something you cannot see. On that day, I was wearing an electronical ankle monitor because I just come out from jail. I grew up in a household where the most important thing was books and getting a degree. My father was an African intellectual. He came to France with a dream: write books and be part of the intellectual elite. But quickly, he realized that as a black man, he was not truly welcome here. And it broke him. Until today, he never get back on the horse. So I was angry and I grew up reacting to that model. Instead of academic prestige, I chased money. My only goal was to be a millionaire. And when you have a bad mix, bad environment, bad energy, and you're starving, you make bad choices. And the funny thing, though, it's that education saved my life. The judge graced me and gave me a short sentence because I had a good curriculum and I always registered at uni. So from 2K9 to 2K12, I had a very unusual life. During the day, I went to school with an ankle monitor and nobody knew. And at night, I was launching my first businesses. Nice to meet you. A clothing brand, a restaurant, a barber shop, a record label. In maybe 6 years, we launched 5 companies. And I use this skill set to penetrate the French tech ecosystem by making podcasts and becoming sales for them in 2K20. Fast forward, nowadays, I'm currently working with the best entrepreneur in the French market who generate between $500,000 and 35 million total revenue. Last year, we did 2 million in B2B market for our clients, proving that diaspora could do better with faith, grind, structures, and discipline. And my role with them is simple. I help them to do 3 things: publish, publish, publish. We publish on LinkedIn and YouTube for them, creating authority with the brand platform, with expertise, with the SPK, specific knowledge, what makes them unique, and some frameworks. We publish for them a digital product, SaaS, courses, whatever, making brand association, cognitive bias, social proof. And with those, we're creating assets. We publish books, keynotes, content, generating cash flow, and increasing valuation. So first, we structure the thinking. Second, identify what makes them truly unique and turn it into system, SOPs, and content. And third, turn the idea into assets. In other words, I became what people call nowadays growth operator. And Massi went through the same path, same difficult environment. He had to be the man of the house early. Same hunger, had to live his soccer dream to work at 15 years old and build himself a career in sales and big corporation. Long story short, in just 2 years, he built a company that's now valued at $10 million. His agency managed to help owner agency to scale whatever the scale model they want, whatever the type of business they want to build. He talked a lot about not being a chief slave officer and live the life that you want. He gave one of the most practical master classes I ever seen on how to build a highly profitable agency with the smallest team possible. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how he did it. But first, let's get to the basic M&A type sheet. How a company is valued. A company valuation is based on set of metrics. First, you analyze the business performance. Then you apply a valuation multiple depending of those metrics. Quantitative metrics: revenue, EBITDA, net profit margin, annual growth rate. Micro metrics: LTV, purchase frequency per client, recurring revenue rate, ARPA, CAC ratio, K factor, how many new clients each client refers. So the referral, basically. Qualitative metrics: quality of the team and internal processes, founder dependency, level of delegation, market competitiveness, market trend. He shared with us an example for his own company. Target valuation for him is 26 million. With a valuation multiple of 10x EBITDA, the company needs 2.6 million EBITDA, roughly 3.38 million in revenue, around 80 to 100 active clients per month, with the standard conversion metrics, 20% close rate, CAC around 2.2K per client. So conclusion, to reach 26 million valuation, the strategy is simple. Maintain a triple-digit annual growth rate, build a strong team, and advisory board. Stay focused on the next 2 years. So now I will share with you the 5 principles that allow him to gain a $10 million company valuation. Get an entrepreneur investor mindset, not just an entrepreneur hustler or an entrepreneur operator. You have to think like an investor. how many dollars you want in the next few years. The brutal why. Define a clear personal objective. For example, securing your family future, gaining time, freedom. This objective fills the level of intensity required to build something meaningful. Serve yourself first. It's ego altruism. Achieve your financial goals so you can later serve others from a position of strength and abundance. Leverage your backstory. Your past experiences, struggles, and unique journey are strategic assets. Use them to move faster and position yourself at the top of your market. Focus on the present problem. Great operators focus on solving current problems instead of getting lost in the long plans that often fail. Execution in the present compounds faster than theoretical planning. 2. Structuring the business from freelancer to a valuable agency. Sell a system, not your time. The fundamental difference between a freelancer and agency is simple. A freelancer sells time. An agency sells a repeatable and optimizable system. On your stack, the real value of an agency increases when you own your internal tools and processes. CRM, dashboard, deliverability stack, internal frameworks. Owning the stack, increases both the operational leverage and the valuation of the company. Operational autonomy. SOPs should not just be task lists. They should function as decision tree that teach collaborators how to think and make decisions independently. Make yourself useless. The true success of an agency CEO is measured by one thing: your ability to become irrelevant in the day-to-day operation. If the company needs you to run, it's not a business. It's just a high-paid job. Growth strategy and scalability. 3. Do not scale too early. Many agencies fail because they hire too quickly. Scale only after your product, processes, and margin are perfectly structured. Otherwise, you create structural debt. Master your net margin. Net margin is the fuel of growth. A healthy agency focuses on cost discipline, avoids unnecessary spending because profitability determines both resilience and valuation. Revenue model: prioritize retainers, recurring subscription instead of one-time setup fees. Recurring revenue aligns incentive with the client and creates predictability. And the key factor is how you satisfy your clients. How the referral increase LTV while reducing customer acquisition costs. 4. Marketing, personal branding, and trust. We're living an awkward moment in all the sectors going through this. Is the trust war. Marketing is evolving from attention-based marketing to trust-based marketing. Authenticity and sincerity create long-term relationships with your audience. Systemize personal branding. Use your personal brand as a distribution channel for your company, but remain emotionally detached from the metrics so you do not become a slave to your content, and the company must be run again without your personal brand. Marketing by exclusion. Do not try to appeal everyone. A strong message attracts the right client and naturally repel the wrong ones. Be recognized, not famous. The goal is not mass celebrity. The goal is authority and recognition inside a specific niche. And last part, valuation, M&A, and exit strategy. Acquisition criteria. Investor evaluate 4 main things: profitability, EBITDA, recurring revenue, founder dependence, market growth potential. The exit narrative. Selling a company is also about storytelling. You must present a narrative that is optimistic yet realistic about the future potential of the business. Valuation thresholds. Serious acquisition discussion usually begin around 500K in EBITDA. Below that level, the asset become less attractive for buyers. Financial arbitrage. At the end of the day, the companies that dominate the market are often the one with the most capital to invest in brand and customer acquisition. I have a bonus for you. The agency model is changing. According to Alex Hormozi, traditional agency historically struggled for three main reasons. Low stickiness, clients can leave very easily compared to the industry like banking or payment processing. Poor pricing, many agencies underprice their services relative to the value they deliver. Operational complexity, delivering results require large team and complex operation. But AI is changing the game. Hormozi argued that the real opportunity today is no longer finding product market fit. It's the real challenge is operation. AI is now allowing agency to automate tasks that previously requires large teams. So companies have already reduced their workforce dramatically by integrating AI-driven automation. In the Hormozi own system, part of the sale process are already automated, generating deals without human intervention. In other words, the agency that win in next few years will be operation driven and AI native. But we live a limited window of opportunity. Hormozi believe that we currently in a short window of opportunity. The reason is simple. AI is still difficult to implement, and that friction is where the opportunity lies. It's hard for you, so it's hard for everyone. But once AI becomes easy and widely accessible, the competitive advantage will disappear. It estimates that this window may last 1 or 2 years. Why this matter for agency valuation? This vision aligns perfectly with the strategy we discussed earlier with Massi. Traditional agencies sell human times, which it's hard to scale and difficult to value. But AI-driven agencies sell systems, and systems produce higher margins, lower founder dependency, and stronger EBITDA. Exactly the metrics investors look for when they're valuing a company above 10 million. And this is perfectly what we sell at Code&Media. Retention also play a massive role, reducing churn, for example, from 50% to 20%, can double the size of company within 2 years without increasing marketing spend. This is why many agencies are not hiring. This is why many agencies are now hiring customer success specialists from the SaaS world to structure client journey and reduce operational friction. My last point, and I have to left, the diaspora advantage. And this brings me to the final idea that it's particularly relevant for the diaspora. One of the most powerful strategies in business is market arbitrage, living in a low-cost environment while selling into high-value markets. For example, you are living in Indonesia and you're selling to the States. Many diaspora entrepreneurs already understand this. If you are Lebanese, Congolese, Indian, or whatever from many other global communities, you can build businesses that sales to a larger market while outsourcing and recruiting talent in your own country. This creates two things at the same time, higher margin and a real economic impact back home. But that is for another video.